Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Once upon a time, this was my screen time and now is this. But this wasn't always the same. So in this video, we'll go through 5 scientific proven methods to remove phone addiction. But before that, we need to understand why phones are addictive. The average person spends over 3 hours a day on their phone. If you see it in US, it's 4 hours 37 minutes. That's roughly 19 years of your precious life. Research also shows that phone addiction can increase your anxiety, reduce productivity, and even affect your sleep. But the good news is we can take control over it. Great. Okay, so this is from my laptop. I don't have extra cameras. One camera is here. It is doing this top-down approach thing. And yeah, wait, let me do this. First, let me start. Oh yeah. Okay, great. Please don't mind the quality. Let's discuss about what causes us to watch phone. Yeah, this is the question, right? What causes us to watch phone? Now it might be many different things. Now you might be, let's say, bored. It might be you might feel lazy. You might feel feeling of relaxation. If I watch phone, I feel relaxed. I promise this will be kind of boring, I think, but this is the thing that you need. This might be boring, but this is the foundation that you need to understand. And if you don't understand this, I can be like, these are the 5 things that you need to do, and you may apply those 5 tips that I'll give you. And after 3 days, you'll again start to watch phone because you'll fall back to trap of doing that same old habit. So these are the causes, or it might be many more that may cause you to watch your phone. It might be bored, lazy, you may feel relaxed. Like, okay, whenever I watch phone, I'll feel relaxed. So let's watch phone. It might be you don't have any social life, so that as soon as you wake up early in the morning, you may grab your phone to check what others are doing. You may have like feeling of missing out on things. You have lots of free time. You may not have sit or calendar for you. So these are the causes that causes you to watch social media. And you don't need to feel like, oh, I watch social media a lot, I watch my phone a lot, this is my problem. Yeah, it might be, but this social media companies hires thousands of engineers to hook your attention, to grab your attention. You know that Instagram, how much you scroll, it never completes, because they have made their platform in such a way that you spend most amount of your time in there. So you need to figure out what causes you to watch this social media, what causes you to watch your phone. And for most people, it might be the feeling of relaxation. And this will be helpful for your last point. The last point that I'll be saying will be related to this. And if you can figure out what causes you to watch phone, let's say 70% of your job is done to reduce your phone consumption. Now the second thing that I call it rectangle framework. Now it contains about 4 things. It contains about cue, craving, response, and result. This is from this book, Atomic Habits, Tiny Changes, Remarkable Results. Again, I'm saying this is the very boring part. This is the basics, this is the fundamentals. Now why we need this is because if you understand this, any bad habit can be removed if you understand this framework. That is cue, craving, response, result. Because every habit that we do in daily basis falls under these 4 things: cue, craving, response, and results. Now cue is all about the trigger. What causes you to watch the phone? It might be these things. You're bored, you're lazy, it might be lots of free time, you may have lots of free time that may cause you to watch the phone. So find out what is the trigger that causes you to watch phone. So let's say you're bored and you watched your phone. Now craving. Craving is all about the feeling that you'll get after watching phone. When it comes to craving, I've never seen any person that says, I have to watch the phone. I need to watch the phone. If I don't watch social media, lots of things happens in my mind. I need to watch social media. I've never seen that person who says that. Most of us watch social media for the feeling that we will get after watching social media. And that feeling is mostly the feeling of relaxation. So this is the craving. Craving is all about the feelings that you'll get after doing that thing. It might be in anything. You love eating chocolates, not because you want to eat chocolate. It's because the feeling that you'll get after eating chocolate. You want to watch TV, not because you want to watch TV, but the feeling that you'll get after watching that TV. And these 2 things, cue and craving, results to the response. What you do, response is all about the react. That is all about the action that you will take. And result is all about the pleasure, which is normally not the pleasure. So you got a trigger to watch your phone, you got the cue, you was bored, you watch your phone. That lead to the feeling of, I'll feel relaxed, I'll see my friend's life, what are they doing in their life. And after craving, once you had the feeling of relaxation, you went to response, then that response caused you to result. You took action and that gave the result. Simple as that, right? Every habit is formed by this thing. To remove any habit, any bad habit, just remove your cue, let me give this green color because yeah, green is for progress. So just remove this cue and detach from craving. If you can remove the triggers that cause you to watch phone, and if you can remove the craving, if you can detach yourself from the feeling that you'll get after watching that thing, then your habit is solved. What you can do is, before, the feeling of relaxation was watching phone. Whenever you was drained, you used to watch phone, right? Because it makes you relaxed. Simple as that. Now what you do is, whenever you are drained, you grab your guitar, you go for a walk, right? You listen to music, you dance, you read books, and you attach this all things with the feeling of relaxed. You attach this all things with the TION, right? You attach this thing with the feeling of relaxation. Now what happened? Whenever you are drained, you'll do these all things rather than this thing. Now this is attached with feeling of less productive, or it might be guilt. So you don't want to do something that will give you guilt. That's it. Still, you may feel like, okay, Samir, you gave me the basics. It's all because of cue, craving, response, result. If I remove the cue, and if I detach from the feeling, if I detach from the craving, and if I delete the response, me getting to watch phone to wanting to watch phone, and if I made results unattractive, watching phone unattractive, then I'll not watch phone. Okay, I got it. But give me some actionable tips that I can do to change, to remove my phone addiction. So here are 5 actionable steps that I'll be telling you, that if you apply that, then your phone addiction will reduce a lot. Invisible basically means that remove the cue, remove the triggers. If we don't see the things that we do in regular basis, if we don't see the stops around us, then we won't do that thing. Let me give you an example. Just like if you have a chocolate just in your desk, and no matter you want to eat chocolates or not, you are not feeling to eat chocolates, but if the chocolate is just in front of your desk, then you'll grab it, right? And you'll start to eat it, though you didn't have any intention to eat that chocolate. But another scenario is that you have so much craving to eat that chocolate. You want to eat chocolate so much, but that chocolate is not around you. You search in your home all around, there's no any chocolates. Now you only have an option that you need to go outside, you need to buy chocolate, you need to get one, and then you can eat. Then no matter how high craving you had, you'll not eat that chocolate because you need to put on the work, right? You need to go outside and bring it. That takes lots of effort. Now rather than eating chocolate, you'll start to do other things. Same as that, make it invisible. When chocolate was not there, you didn't eat that chocolate. Similarly, once we see our phone in our desk, once we see our phone in the place that we usually keep, it might be in your bed, it might be in your study table. So now and then, once you see your phone, then you'll have a feeling to use it. No matter how big task you are doing, no matter how important work you are doing in your laptop, if your phone is just beside you, you'll always have a trigger to watch your phone, and soon you'll watch your phone. Normally what I do is, whenever I'm working on some tough things, like whenever I'm making my script, I'm reading books, I'm doing any other things that is important to me, I hide my phone. You may hide inside a cupboard, you may hide inside a locker, it might be inside a pillow, anywhere. Just hide it. And if I don't see my phone around, I won't use it. So remove the cue, remove the trigger. There are many ways to remove the trigger. One is hiding your phone. And James Clear also says in his book, Atomic Habits, even adding a small friction to a behavior can break a bad habit. So there is a part of our brain that is called prefrontal cortex, which is the youngest part of our brain. And this part is mainly responsible, I may be wrong, please let me know in the comments, but this part is mainly responsible for decision making. And this part of your brain turns off whenever you have stress hormones, whenever you are anxious, whenever you have anxiety, whenever you are shocked, and it can't make decisions. And once you can't make decisions, we fall back to our old habits. So at that very moment, what you can do is change your social media device. This basically means that watch social media from laptop, not from your phone. Before, if you watched social media from your phone, now change it to laptop. This is all about the response, delaying the response. It's been almost 23-24 days I haven't used social media like that constantly. Before, I used to watch social media every day for 2 hours, because like it's very easy, right? Phone will just be beside us and we can just grab our phone within 5 seconds, we'll on social media and we'll start to watch. But now the person who used to watch Instagram for 2 hours, 3 hours is watching for 24 minutes once in a while. once in a week. This happened because I changed my social media device. I changed into laptop. I started to watch social media from laptop. Now what you need to do, you need to open laptop, takes time. You need to log in, takes time. You need to open Instagram, takes time. You need to email password, that takes time. The login code will come, then you grab your phone, from phone you put that login code, then you log in. So the process is very long. So from you wanting to watch social media, from you getting to watch social media, this time is delayed. And the more delay there is, the more you won't fall to the trap. So make a habit less attractive. Increase the time between you and you watching social media. The more time gets delayed, the more you won't do that thing. The more there is a chocolate around you, you need to go to shop and you need to buy. The more time delays, the more you don't want to eat that chocolate. Same as that. One of the quickest way to reduce your phone consumption is to turn on your grayscale mode. And this is very important, because once you turn on your grayscale mode in your phone, then you won't use your phone for a long period of time. Basically, grayscale mode is black and white stuff, right? And if something is black and white, that's less attractive. And if something is less attractive, we won't use it. Whenever I'm using YouTube more than what I usually use, I instantly turn on my gray mode and then I stop to watch it. Because once I turn my gray mode, I start to have a headache. And to even some of my friends, I told them to turn on grayscale mode, and they said from next day they hated using their phone because it's black and white, it's less attractive, right? It gives you a headache when you watch it, and then you don't want to watch your phone. Rather than that, you'll read books. Rather you'll read books than watching phone if you turn on your grayscale mode. This is one of the most simplest and effective way to reduce your phone use. That is, limit time for your phone use. What does this mean? This means two different things. The first is, this may sound a bit like, what are you saying, Samir? But set a timetable to watch your phone. It might be, once I wake up early in the morning, up to 9 a.m, I'm not watching phone. After 9 p.m, I'm not watching phone. Throughout my whole day, I'll keep my phone switched off. Or it might be something like, okay, as soon as I come from work, for the first hour, I'm not watching phone. I'll give my time to my children and wife, right? Because most problem comes from watching phone. As soon as you come home, it might be that. So create a timetable. What time you are allowed to use the phone. Now this may sound silly, and it is silly, but this actually works. You need to create a timetable for everything. If you create a timetable for everything, like to watch phone, then you know exactly, okay, time is not for watching phone, this time is doing for some important things, and you'll do that important things. And second thing, select a timer for social media app. How much time you are allowed to watch. For me, usually its default timer is, for me, it's 30 minutes. As soon as 30 minutes crosses, I get a notification in YouTube that says like, okay, your timer is ending, something like that. And if I press okay, I get back to the home screen. And now what happened? Now I want to use YouTube. And every time, again, if I try to watch YouTube, there'll be like this gray sign in YouTube that reminds me that, okay, I've watched YouTube for 30 minutes. Now I should not watch more. So this will help you a lot, to be honest, to reduce your phone consumption. Because if you know how much time you are dedicating on watching phone, then you'll probably use it less. If you see your statistics every day, I'm watching 6 hours phone. In 6 hours, okay, I'm using camera 3 hours to record video. That's great. Okay, that's completely fine. 4 hours you are recording videos. That's completely fine. You are watching YouTube videos where you are listening to podcast. It may cost 1 hour. That's completely fine. But if you see in your stats every day, then you'll exactly know where you are spending most of your time. And once you know, okay, these are the places where I'm spending most of my time, then you'll definitely reduce it anyhow. Build better habits. Everything that I've said till now may not work until and unless you build up better habits. So building better habits basically means that whenever you are tired, you replace grabbing your phone with grabbing your guitar. You replace grabbing your phone with grabbing these books. You replace grabbing your phone with walking outside. So you build better habits. I think people try to break every bad habits, but in that process, they don't build new habits to break that bad habits, due to which they fall back to that same old bad habit trap, right? If you want to quit eating chocolates, then you need to create a habit that gives you same dopamine level as eating a chocolate, so that every time when you have a feeling of eating that chocolate, you do new habit that will give you the same kind of feeling, and then you will be able to break the bad habits. So replace bad habits with good habits that gives you same amount of dopamine. Now some good habits I'll say you, it might be playing guitar, going outside for a walk, viewing sunlight, reading books, going to gym. Whenever you feel like watching phone, before that you need to do some breath work, you need to do some push-ups. Make it harder to grab your phone. That's it. Before watching phone, I'll do 10 push-ups, 20 push-ups, 30 push-ups, and after doing push-ups I'll do some breath work, then I'll watch phone, or replace it with good habits. I use my phone to feel relaxed. Now to feel relaxed, I'll play guitar. Now to feel relaxed, I'll go outside for a walk. I'll listen to music. And additionally, you can also block some of the apps in your phone, just like Instagram, TikTok, that you watch a lot, right? YouTube. There's an app called Opal that helps you to block this app in some scheduled session. This video is not sponsored by Opal anything, but Opal, if you're watching this, let me know. If there is any point that I have missed out that helped you a lot to remove your phone addiction, then let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, and that might help lots of people to remove their phone addiction. If you're procrastinating to take any action in your life, if you're waiting for the perfect moment to take action, right, in your life, then you can watch this video. Thank you for watching this video. Until next time, take care. Bye bye. See you.